Stepping into a leadership role doesn't automatically make someone a great leader. Whether you're managing a small team, heading a department, or running an entire business, leadership goes far beyond giving instructions or making decisions. It's about creating a positive and productive environment where people feel supported, motivated, and empowered to succeed. Leadership is less about authority and more about inspiring others toward shared goals. If you're wondering how to become a great leader, know that it's not just about personality or position. It's about honing specific leadership skills and management strategies. Skills like effective communication, emotional intelligence, and the ability to build trust are essential for promoting teamwork and navigating challenges. Nowadays, companies look for these qualities when hiring or promoting. They want leaders who not only get results, but also cultivate a collaborative culture. Having these leadership skills isn't just about career advancement. It's the key to building sustainable success, both for yourself and the people you lead. 1. Invest your time to build a genuine relationship. You might hear some leaders say they don't need to be liked to succeed, and while there's some truth to that, it misses the bigger picture. Sure, you don't need to be everyone's best friend at work, but if you want an engaging and high-performing team, strong relationships are important. Successful leaders who take the time to build these authentic relationships tend to be far more effective. Why? Because when your team trusts and respects you, they're more engaged, motivated, and committed. So while you might not need to be loved to lead, you do need to be skilled at relationship building if you want to be truly effective. When your team feels connected, valued, and engaged, they'll not only respect you more as a leader, but will also perform at their best. In the end, the relationships you invest in today will pay off in the form of a happier, more productive team tomorrow. 2. Master active listening. One of the most underrated but powerful leadership quality is active listening. Now let's be clear. Active listening doesn't mean you have to agree with everything or give your employees exactly what they want. It's more about showing that you value their input and are taking it seriously. When people feel heard, it strengthens relationships and builds trust. For instance, if an employee mentions they'd like more opportunities to work on creative projects, and you later assign them tasks that align with that, you're showing them that their voice matters. You can also mirror your communicator with different gestures, like shaken heads or paraphrasing their words in a manner that shows you surely understand what they're communicating to you. This method is known as reflective listening. 3. Be a successful leader with an innovative and creative mindset. Innovation is the lifeblood of any company looking to stay competitive, and as a leader, it's crucial to cultivate that mindset. True innovation starts with the simple spark of an idea, but it's what you do with that idea that determines success. Look at industry giants like Apple. What made them a leader in technology? It wasn't just the products themselves. It was their relentless focus on innovation, with customers at the heart of it all. Steve Jobs, and later Tim Cook, didn't just keep up with the competition. They leapt ahead of it. Their leadership drove a culture of creativity that set new standards for the entire industry. As the business landscape continues to evolve, the demand for creativity and innovation isn't going anywhere. 4. Boost engagement and efficiency through motivation. Keeping your team motivated is just as critical as building strong relationships with them. A motivated team is more engaged, more productive, and ultimately more successful. But here's the thing. Keeping motivation high isn't a one-time deal. It requires leaders to stay connected to their teams, aware of what's happening day to day, and attentive to the unique needs of each person. One common pitfall: lack of appreciation. In a study of 10,000 US employees by Interact, 63% said their biggest complaint about their managers was not feeling appreciated. On the flip side, when employees do feel recognized, their engagement shoots up by 60%. It's a simple but powerful concept. People want to feel valued for their work, and when they do, they bring more energy and commitment to the table. Motivated employees are more confident, more willing to tackle challenges, and more likely to come up with fresh ideas to improve the business. They know how to handle tough situations because they believe in what they're doing and in their ability to make a difference. At the end of the day, motivation isn't just about keeping people happy. It's about driving your company forward with a team that's fully engaged and ready to perform at their best. 5. Every thoughtful practices diplomacy. A key trait of leadership skills and management is knowing how to find win-win solutions that serve both your company's interests and maintain positive relationships. To do this well, you need to be diplomatic. Diplomacy comes into play in more than just internal matters. You'll likely find yourself negotiating with outside vendors or partners, where you need to ensure your company gets the best deal without damaging the relationship. The key to being diplomatic is to think carefully before you speak, stay patient, and always show respect to everyone involved. For example, imagine you're tasked with meeting a tight company deadline that requires your team to work longer hours. Instead of simply telling your team to put in the extra time, a diplomatic approach might involve negotiating performance-based bonuses or other incentives. This way, you're ensuring that the company meets its goals while also showing your team you value their hard work. Diplomacy isn't about making everyone happy all the time, but it's about finding solutions that work for both the business and the people who make it run. This approach reflects the qualities of how to become a great leader, one who balances business needs with empathy for the people driving the results. 6. Learn conflict management. Is it possible to do away with conflicts in any workplace? No. It doesn't matter whether it's in between employees or across departments. As a manager aspiring to become a great leader, it's your job to step in, ease tensions, and help everyone get back on the same page. This isn't always easy, but it's essential for maintaining a positive work environment. To effectively manage conflict, you need a combination of patience, clear communication, and a readiness to act swiftly. For instance, let's say two employees have differing views on the best approach to a project, and their disagreement is starting to fracture the team. It's crucial to intervene before things spiral out of control. By actively listening to both sides and facilitating a constructive dialogue, you can help them find common ground and reach a compromise. 7. Successful leader knows how to make better decisions. It's easier to make decisions, but making a better one can compromise being exceptional. Depending on the situation, whether it's something small or a choice that could impact the entire organization, decision-making is a skill that can't be taken lightly. The best leaders are those who can make clear, well thought out decisions, and more importantly, stand by them. Decision-making isn't just about choosing the right option, it's about having the confidence to stick with your choice, even when it's not the most popular one, and recognizing when you need to pivot if things don't go as planned. This balance between conviction and flexibility is what separates good leaders from great ones. Not every decision will win you a popularity contest. Some of the toughest calls you'll have to make are the ones that your team may not like, but are necessary for the greater good. It's part of the job to take responsibility, make the tough calls, and steer the ship in the right direction, even if it means weathering some storms. Ultimately, your strength as a leader comes from your ability to make decisive choices and guide your team through the outcomes, good or bad. 8. Great leaders are empathetic in nature. Some people hear empathy and think it's about being overly emotional or soft, but the truth is that empathy is one of the strongest tools a leader can have, and it goes beyond being soft. It's not about letting things slide or lowering standards. It's about understanding your team on a deeper level. When you're empathetic, you're in tune with your employees' thoughts, feelings, and needs, and you can see how these factors impact their work. Being empathetic doesn't mean you allow people to slack off just because they're having a rough time. Instead, it means recognizing when someone is struggling and finding ways to support them so they can still meet expectations. It's about being human and leading with compassion, without losing sight of the bigger picture. For example, if one of your employees experiences the loss of a loved one, being an empathetic leader means offering your condolences and ensuring they have the time off they need to grieve. It also means taking steps to manage their workload while they're away, so they don't feel overwhelmed when they return. Effective leadership skills and management require patience, resilience, and a willingness to adapt. Every challenge you encounter is an opportunity to learn something new about yourself, your team, and the dynamics of your workplace. Embracing this perspective will enable you to achieve extraordinary results, not just for yourself, but for your entire organization. We hope you found these insights valuable. If you're eager to explore more about becoming a successful leader, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.